students, today I am going to teach you fundamental rights. Now, first, what is fundamental rights? In India, like most other democracies in the world, some rights are mentioned in the Constitution. These rights are fundamental to our life and they are given to a special status. They are called fundamental rights. Now, fundamental rights are of 6 fundamental rights. First, right to equality. Second, right to freedom. Third, right to freedom of religion. Fourth, right against exploitation. Fifth, right to constitutional remedies. Sixth, cultural and educational rights. Now, fundamental rights are an important basic feature of the Indian Constitution. The preamble of the Constitution talks about securing for all its citizens equality, liberty and justice. Fundamental rights puts this promise into effect. They create a feeling of security amongst the minorities in the country. They keep a check on the government. So this is the meaning of fundamental rights. After the post-independence, India brought down some essential fundamental rights. These rights are guaranteed by the law to every citizen of India. So, it is important to know what they are so that they cannot deny anyone's right. Now, in your book, one example is written, that is Priya and Rajan were planned to be married. Priya had often wondered how couples were given the right to marry. Now they are excited that how government gives them right for marriage. After she completed some research, Priya found that it was her fundamental right to get married. But she did not understand what exactly a fundamental right is. So, fundamental rights are a group of rights that recognized by the Supreme Court within the Bill of Rights. The fundamental rights are considered as basic human rights of all citizens, no matter what is their gender, caste, religion, etc. These sections are the vertical elements of the Constitution, which was developed between 1947 and 1949 by the Constitution of India. Fundamental rights are not always perfect. In any external problem or internal threats, then fundamental rights can be suspended. In this situation, our Constitution provides a balance between individual liberty and social control. In addition, our fundamental rights are divided into 6 parts. That is right to equality, right to freedom of religion, right against exploitation, right to constitutional remedies, right to culture and educational rights. So today I will explain you only 2 rights, that is right to equality and right to freedom. So, right to equality. Every citizen is equal under this right. This means that all men and women are equal, no matter what is their religion or caste and sex they belong to. For an example, a few years ago, a former Prime Minister of a country faced a court case on charge of cheating. The court finally declared that he had to go to the court, give evidence and file papers just like any other citizens. This shows the right to equality in same for every individual of our country. This law, the weaker and backward section get certain privileges like reservation in schools, colleges and legislatures. Now, right to freedom. This means that people can criticize the government and its policies. It also allows them to organize themselves. They can choose and carry out their daily lives in any way. Now, what are the major features of right to freedom? Every individual has the freedom to speak and express themselves, assemble peacefully and without arms in any political event, move freely throughout the territory of India, live and settle in any part in India, practice and do any profession. You can do business also at any place. Compulsory education for every child between 6 and 14 years.